ってきたんだ。それにしては、アスホさんの姿が見えませんけど。
会いに行ったんじゃないのかい？
Strictly speaking, I did meet her.
何かあったのかい？
A lot, actually.
血は喧嘩でもしたのかしらね。図星でしょうか。はいはい、バカップルバカップル。
I don't care what they say anymore. Asuho didn't come here, did she?
そうね。部員に写真撮影任せっきりで、副部長としての自覚が足りないみたいね。
I'm sure Asuho wants to attend club activities with everyone.
でも来てないじゃない。
It's probably because I'm here.
とすると、小ヶ坂くんがいたらずっと来ないんじゃない？
そろそろ解散って話になってたんだけど、アスホくんが来るなら待つよ。
No, I don't think she'll be coming tonight.
本当にアスホくんは今後も来ないのかい？
You don't have to worry about that. Before we start packing up, I turned to Aoi, who was peering at us. Aoi-san.
なんでしょう。
I have a favor to ask.
二股ですか？死んだらいいと思います。
No, don't look at me with those scornful eyes.
2号になるつもりはありません。
That's a shame. You have the wrong idea.
では、本妻ですか？アスホさんを2号にすると。
I'd never do that.
バカップルバカップル。
Alright, already. Just let me continue.
葵くんに何のお願いなんだい？
I want to borrow the key to the rooftop. I believe it's very important to you, but please, I'll make sure to return it tomorrow.
理由は何ですか？
To get Asuho to return to the Tenkuru. Is this an underhanded way of putting it? My real intentions are different.
それで血は喧嘩が終わるなら貸してもいいです。
Aoi has figured out my real motives.
これ以上バカップルな先輩方を見たくはありませんから。
The sky was dyed red when she received his message. She was very hesitant, but opened it in the end. The message read, I'm waiting at your treasured place. Asuho frowns at the LCD screen. My treasured place? Where's that? The first place she thinks of is Hibariko's rooftop. She tries to think of other places, but nowhere else comes to mind. The place where she became a couple with Yo, the place where they had become one. However, she isn't at all happy when she thinks about the place Yo considers important.
でも、ようちゃんには展望台があるから。
As long as he has the lookout with its memories of the girl from the lookout, the rooftop will never be number one for him. At least that's what she believes. Just what does he want from her at this point? She had broken up with him last night. She was the one who wanted to break up. He must have been shocked. He must hate her. Her chest tightens upon these thoughts. She's regretting it so much that she can't breathe. But she had wanted this. She has no choice but to accept this. Even then, that's nothing compared to the trouble she's causing him.
どうってことないんだから。
Asuho closes her eyes, trying to hold back her tears.
ようちゃんだって屋上でなんか待ってるわけないし。
The rooftop isn't open for access yet. It's locked. The place most important to me is like this drawer. It can't be opened so easily. Asuho slowly opens her drawer and looks inside. She picks up the 2 wish cards from Tanabata. Back when she was a child, she had made such a wish.
友達になりたい。
Asuho wanted to be friends with Yo. And the wish Yo had written was, I want to see Yume. Yume? Who is Yume? Oh, is Yume the name of the girl from the lookout? Asuho cries. By the way, in case you don't know, Yume is the Japanese word for dream. The tears she's been holding back overflow. Back then, Asuho didn't understand the significance of this wish card. Even after reuniting with him at Hibarigasaki, she still didn't know. It hadn't occurred to her even as he searched for the girl from the lookout. Only when she had considered the possibility that Yo was her first love did she come to realize. Asuho had started asking herself that after she took Yo to their primary school to search for the graduation album. Was the girl from the lookout really called Yume? Does Yo-chan really love Yume? Deep down inside, Asuho was convinced of that, even though it wasn't actually clear to her. When she looks at this card, she realizes that his feelings were similar to her own.
もし本当にようちゃんが屋上で待ってるなら
She'll have to return this wish card. If I do, Yo-chan will surely remember the name of the girl from the lookout. It will assist him in reuniting with her. Yo-chan will be together with her, and I'll be able to forget this first love. It's useless for her to cling onto this love any
やっ
further.
ぱり叶わなかったね
Her first love was not granted. On the contrary, she got him to hate her. They might no longer be friends. Her wish to be friends when she was small cannot be granted.
だけどいいよね十分だよねデートできたんだからキスしてもらったんだから私の初めてあげられたんだから
That's why it's more than enough. Goodbye. Sorry. Sorry, my first love. The door to the rooftop opens. I take my hand off the fence. I avert my gaze from the sunset sky and return it to the rooftop.
ようちゃん
There stood Asuho, the person I was waiting for. The person I was sure would come.
ようちゃん学校にいるのに私服なんだね
Asuho starts talking first. Aren't you the same, Asuho?
すぐ帰るつもりだったのようちゃんがいるとは思わなかったから
But I'm here, aren't I?
ようちゃんは
Why, I'm in Mufti?
うん
Don't you feel like a primary schooler again when you're in your casual clothes at school?
ここはひばり校だよ
I'm just being nostalgic.
誰かに見つかったら追い出されるよ
We're not allowed to use the rooftop today, so if I get caught, I'm probably going to get chased out regardless of what I'm wearing.
屋上よく入れたね
I borrowed the key from Aoi-san. Are you jealous?
そんな必要もうないから
I see. Though I'll be happy if you are jealous.
ようちゃん
Asuho is distancing herself from me. A distance that's incomparable to those between a couple.
もう一度言うよ
Asuho's voice from here is even plainer than the tone she uses to talk to friends.
私と別れてください私はもうようちゃんとは付き合えないだから別れてくださいお願いします
I listen to Asuho suddenly as she repeats herself. Asuho appears to be lost at my lack of reaction, but she holds something out in front of her chest. It appears to be an envelope.
これはね今までのお礼だよ短い間でも恋人にしてくれたお礼だよ
It sounds as if she's paying me for the time she spent with me.
中はお金じゃないんだよようちゃんの思い出だよそれを私が払います
Asuho opens the envelope and takes out its contents.
これようちゃんの短冊なんだようちゃんが引っ越した前日七夕の行事としてクラスで作った短冊なんだ私ねようちゃんの短冊を拾ったの教室に落ちてて飾ってた笹から落ちたのかもしれない風で飛んだのかもしれないわからないけど私が偶然拾ったんだ返そうとしたんだけどようちゃん次の日に引っ越しちゃったからこれまでずっと返せなかったそれを今返します今まで付き合ってくれたお礼に返します本当ならもっと早く返すべきだったけどようちゃんが展望台の彼女さんを探している時に返すべきだったけどこれも私のわがままだねごめんね本当にごめんなさいここにね展望台の彼女さんの名前が
You're wrong. Asuho blinks dumbfounded as I interrupt her. I didn't drop that. I threw it away. I didn't hang my wish card on the leaves. I didn't believe in such superstitions. I wasn't a very adorable child back then, was I? Just why did you fall in love with someone like me back then? I want to know. Can you please tell me? Asuho, do you still love me?
好きだよ。
Her answer didn't contain a shred of hesitation.
けどね、きっと私にはようちゃんを好きになる資格なんてなかったの。子供の頃の私はようちゃんの友達になりたかった。だけどそれは先生に言われたからなんだ。私はクラス委員だったから、いつも一人でいるようちゃんを心配した先生が私に声をかけたの。ようちゃんの友達になってくれないかって。ようちゃんは母子家庭っていうのもその時に聞いたんだ。だから私ははいと返事した。私は父子家庭だったから親近感が湧いたんだと思う。仲間意識があったんだと思う。私が一方的にようちゃんをちゃん付けで呼ぶようになったのはそれが理由。私は寂しかったのかもしれない。その頃のお父さんは仕事で家にいなかったし、お母さんもいなくなっちゃったから、私はようちゃんと傷を舐め合いたかったのかもしれない。これがようちゃんを好きになったきっかけ。初恋っていうにはちょっと寂しい理由だよ。
I see. I've never felt disadvantaged in a fatherless family. Say, Asuho. I catch sight of the first star of the evening behind her. Where did you keep my wish card? A slight hesitation.
それは
That's because I'm unable to forget about you. Mare! What's she doing here? Mare suddenly appears behind Asuho and swings her scythe, piercing it through Asuho's chest. And the wish card in Asuho's hands vanishes. The particles dance in the wind like dust.
それがあなたにとっての悪夢だった。私が今それを買った。
The remains of Asuho's nightmare start becoming fragments of light. Mare smiles while standing beside Asuho, who was lost for words at the card's disappearance. Her eyes are asking me if I'm happy now. After the Tenkuru's activities finished last night, I went to the lookout again to request this of her. My nightmare has disappeared already. That's why. The only thing left was Asuho's nightmare.
どうして
That was the thing getting in between us. I'm not the only one who should overcome it. We have to overcome it together.
どうしてようちゃんの短冊が
That's alright.
全然良くない。ここには展望台の彼女さんの名前があったのに、ようちゃんと展望台の彼女さんが再会する手がかりだったのに。
It's fine, Asuho. It's fine if I don't reunite with her.
どうしてどうして
I'm fine with it now. There's no need for you to suffer, Asuho. A loud cry pierces my eardrums. Confusion, anxiety, fear. These emotions that Asuho is being suppressing burst out all at once.
私ようちゃんのこと忘れたくなかった。だからようちゃんの短冊をずっと持ってた。だけどここには展望台の彼女さんの名前もあって、ようちゃんが彼女を好きだってことを思い知らされて、だから私
Asuho, I love you. Can she hear me? Will my words reach her heart? If you can't hear me very well, so that your left ear can pick it up, so that my feelings will reach you, will you remain on my right side like you always have been? Will you take my right side as your own? I won't give that spot to anyone else. I won't let anyone have it, regardless of who they are. It will belong to you, and you alone. My right side is yours. That's why let me say it this time. Let me be the one to confess. I love you, Asuho. Will you go out with me? Will you become my girlfriend? I grab onto her shoulders and pull her towards me. Her face is buried in my chest, and as she tries to hold back her sobs, she gives me her reply. We sit beside each other on the bed. We are in Asuho's room upstairs. I don't see any more tears from her. She seems to have calmed down for the most part. You're fine with me coming up here? It's pretty late and I really should be heading home.
やだ
Asuho grabs onto my sleeve, refusing to let go.
今ようちゃんと離れちゃったら私また夢だって思っちゃう絶対そう思っちゃうよ
The tears that had stopped flow out once again. You're such a crybaby.
今夜はずっと泣いてると思う嬉しくてずっと
Asuho. I brush her hair gently, and I hold her shoulders. Asuho leans her body against me. She's still trembling a little. I wrap my arms around her small body in order to quell her trembling. Amidst our long kiss, I push Asuho down.
ようちゃん
No?
違うのなんでだろうおかしいね私初めての時より緊張してるよ
I feel her breasts over her clothes. I can hear her heartbeat amidst the warmth.
またようちゃんが抱いてくれるなんて夢みたいだからそれで緊張するのかな
This is all real. Also, don't say that again. Doing this much is a given. I want to hold you, Asuho. That's why I do it. That's all there is to it. You're still crying?
泣いちゃったよバカ
How cute! I kiss the corners of her eyes. A taste I've tasted many times before. Once she is calmed down, I start taking off her jacket. Asuho's cheeks are dyed red.
見ちゃダメ
Unlike our first time, Asuho was trying to hide her breasts, probably due to the room being well lit. Asuho. I grab a hold of her hand, which was trying to cover herself up.
ようちゃん
There's nothing to hide.
恥ずかしいよ
I'm going to kiss you. Asuho's eyes become intoxicated. Her arms lose their strength and her chest rises up and down. I reach into her skirt.
ようちゃん
I'm taking them off, okay? Asuho leaves it to me.
好きようちゃん大好きだよ
I love you too. I unfasten the belt and slide it off. Her plain underwear and her fair skin with a tinge of red from her nervousness.
見られてるよ
She squirms restlessly. The sweat appearing on her skin seductively reflects the light in the room.
あんまり見ちゃ
You're beautiful. I'll kiss her if she cries. Next, I remove her bra. Her moans become exposed to my eyes. Okay, I guess it's time to cut. And I think it's also time to end this episode. So, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time on Hoshizora no Memoria. Bye bye!